What up, my dudes? It's the next day. I'm walking in Bryce Davis Park. Smells like hella dog shit that way, so I'm turning around. I was thinking about some things walking through the forest. Feels good. Being amongst trees, some cars in the distance, I'm tuning them out. Just be present. Reflect on my presence. It's about 80 degrees. And let's see, what am I thinking about? Watching some Peter Carter reports this morning. We're under worst case scenario. We're gonna reach 1.5 degrees Celsius by 2028, according to the conservative IPCC. So we know it's way worse. Just take it in. Just take it in. Get used to that sound. Get used to it. Anyway, so I wanted to clarify that I meant 75 million people died in World War II, if you combine everyone. And we're going to expect 216 million climate migrants by 2028, 2030 on these projections. And we're going broke. We're going broke before the meeting where we're supposed to prove how strong we are, that we could fight a world war. So I get to thinking about all the loves I've had in my life. These girlfriends. Your 20s are fucking crazy, man. Love is so intense and just like, it's new. And those first three, all different. What a trip. Apparently in a pandemic and after 30, you don't get the luxury of, but then it just doesn't make sense anymore. Like, what am I just fetishizing going into hell with ideas of sex? And I don't know, the whole concept, I was just explaining to my other friend that the whole concept of romanticism, marriage, is wrong. You're gonna marry a person that's gonna frustrate you and anger you and annoy you. It's just a part of the contract. I got a zit right here. It's part of the contract. So we're in a mad hella drought though. There's a pond over here I'm gonna try to walk to. Yeah, so I was just dropping the fact that I even had these loves at all, that I got to sleep with such a variety of women. Luckily though, a few of the really hot ones told me that I was the smartest guy they ever dated, so whatever that means a lot. That's what they say about me now. And I think really depressed girls, something that annoys me. Let's talk about some annoying things. Okay, so that's all gravy, like physical intimacy in your 20s. Fucking crazy. Like I said, the fact that it even happened at all is like a miracle. That I was just dropped into this world and I got to get close to other beings. Amazing. Amazing. Two things that annoy me. I live in a liberal, outdoorsy town, and they're all the same. I've lived in three of them now. Let's say two. Bellingham for sure. Washington. Everyone drives Subaru. It's like a thing. It's so cliche, but it's true. That's why it's true. That's why it's a cliche. Everyone drives a Subaru. I understand they're good at going uphill, but they have to like get into the outdoorsy capitalism vibe with like stickers and placards and mountain stickers and just kind of cringy to a point. Like everything is about looks, like I'm an outdoorsy person, or we're just a fucking zoo. We're a zoo. It's just so obvious. I know I drive a Honda Fit. That's a really kind of liberal car too. Ugh, that we even have that distinction, like what you drive. It's so Ugh, it's awful. So I hate that. I hate normal. Like, it's just the product of too many people, sheeple. And then women who call men cute have like some serious conflicted issues, because that's not what you call grown-ass men. Someone just commented on that in my last video. I just deleted it. I agreed with her point. Capital One Media. But no, you don't do that. Like you know what I mean? Like, what do you need to see me do? How do I get out of the cute category? Is that your own fucking mentality? It's because feminism has recorrected it. We've overcorrected with feminism. It was bad for a really long time. Some cultures still don't allow it. The Afghan government is still not allowing people to women to take part in college and school, and yet they said they would. But then in our culture, we just overcorrected. Now every one of them thinks they're, a boss bitch. Like I said, I pull up to a stoplight. I know in my head that they're just, that's the way they're programmed from society, but it's still kind of conflicting when a girl pulls up to me in a Cadillac, SUV or something, and looks down at me condescendingly. It's like, fuck you. What is this? So we're in the end of the middle of this hellhole. There's gonna be lots of fun in the few years ahead. 2024, the election's gonna be crazy. I was just thrown into this. Like I said, I got to travel and hook up with great people, but it doesn't really matter now. It doesn't really matter now. What do you need left to accomplish? What do you really need to do? Like, I sit down and I think about playing some video games, and I'm like, should I play this game? What does it really matter? Like, I'm just shooting some pixels. It used to be so cool, like fantasy world, that type's like fantasy type environments. But then it's like, what the fuck am I doing really? What am I doing? This is where I should be. I should just get a tent. I think I'm gonna go drive through the Ozarks in the next few months and find like the cutest small town, like even smaller. It's like 94,000 people here. Fuck that. I would need like 20,000 or 10,000. Like, I need to go lower. It's still too much of a headache. People are still too much, like, everywhere, just maddening. Zombies. I mean, the girls walk around with this on their phone. Don't even pay attention to their surroundings. It's not even real. None of this is real. So that's what I'm thinking. What else do you need to do? Like, do you need to learn more karate or play an instrument? What will be useful in 2030 when there's 216 million climate refugees and our crop reductions has come down 30% at least? I'm gonna walk over and show you this drought. So I'm in the middle of the country, Arkansas, more or less, a few hundred kilometers off, and yeah, all the rivers here are low, but particularly you look on maps and this is, I don't think they use it for a reservoir or anything. It's just straight up gone. Yeah, man, I could do a whole 12-hour video about some of my exes, man. Oof. But that was me at that time. That was me in that phase of my life. And I regret some annoying shit I did. I regret it. Some stupid annoying things I did. Things that annoy me, like people driving Subarus and everywhere. And tow truck companies who are like vigilant. Like I just sometimes park in a different spot in my property, and there's like a tow truck that's like, they called me, was like, we're gonna tow your car. It's like, dude, chill out. I just park here because I'm moving some stuff in. Like, petty fucking bullshit we do in the end times. I'm gonna flip the camera around and end with this. This is normally in like a humid, we're in a humid subtropical climate, guys. Humid subtropical, and this is what it looks like. I mean, is this not National Geographic or what? Look at that. That's the state. Okay, guys, thanks for subscribing. Just wanted to ramble to you on my mid-afternoon walk, lunch break. It's a nice day. Talk to you later.